Every single morning you have a choice. A choice that will shape your day, your week, your year, and ultimately your entire life. That choice is simple. Will you listen to the voice of success or will you tune it out? Now, I'm not talking about some mystical, far-off voice. I'm talking about the voice of wisdom, the voice of experience, the voice of those who've walked the path before you and achieved greatness. This voice is all around us, waiting to be heard. It's in books and podcasts, in conversations with mentors and successful individuals. But here's the catch. This voice won't force itself upon you. You have to choose to listen. Think about it. What's the first thing most people do when they wake up? They reach for their phone, scroll through social media, check their emails, or turn on the TV. They fill their minds with noise, with distractions, with the problems and drama of the world before they've even had a chance to set their own intentions for the day. But what if you made a different choice? What if instead of reaching for your phone, you reach for knowledge? What if instead of scrolling through social media, you scrolled through the pages of a book that could change your life? What if instead of listening to the morning news, you listened to the words of those who achieved the success you dream of? This isn't about adding another task to your already busy morning routine. It's about making a simple swap. It's about choosing to feed your mind with positivity and wisdom instead of negativity and distraction. It's about starting your day on your terms, not on the terms set by the world around you. Now, I can already hear some of you making excuses. I don't have time in the morning. I'm not a morning person. I need to check my emails first thing. Let me tell you something. These are just that. Excuses. And excuses are the nails used to build the house of failure. If you don't have time in the morning, wake up 15 minutes earlier. If you're not a morning person, become one. If you need to check your emails first thing, ask yourself why. Is it truly necessary, or is it just a habit you've fallen into? The most successful people in the world, in every field, have one thing in common. They invest in themselves every single day. They understand that the most important asset they have is their mind, and they nurture it accordingly. They don't leave their personal growth to chance. They make it a priority. Think about it this way. If you knew that spending just 15 minutes every morning listening to wisdom and motivation could dramatically improve your life, would you do it? If you knew that this small habit could lead to better relationships, more success in your career, improved health, and greater happiness, would you make time for it? Of course you would. And the truth is, it can do all of those things and more. When you start your day by listening to positive, motivational content, you're setting the tone for your entire day. You're priming your mind for success. You're arming yourself with the tools and mindset you need to tackle whatever challenges come your way. But here's the key. You have to do it every morning, no excuses, not just when you feel like it, not just when it's convenient. Every single morning. Why? Because consistency is the key to transformation. One day of listening to motivational content won't change your life. But 365 days, that's a different story. That's a year of feeding your mind with positivity, a year of learning new strategies for success, a year of reinforcing the belief that you can achieve your dreams. And let's be clear, this isn't about blind positivity. This isn't about ignoring the realities of life. It's about equipping yourself with the mindset and tools to face those realities head on and come out on top. When you listen to motivational content every morning, you're not just passively absorbing information. You're actively rewiring your brain. You're creating new neural pathways, new ways of thinking that will serve you throughout your day and throughout your life. Think about the last time you had a really great day, a day where everything seemed to go right, where you felt confident and capable, where you tackled challenges with ease. Chances are that day started with a positive mindset. Now imagine if you could start every day that way. That's the power of this simple habit. But here's the thing. It's not always going to be easy. There will be mornings when you're tired, when you're stressed, when the last thing you want to do is listen to someone tell you how to be successful. Those are the mornings when this habit is most important. Those are the mornings when you need to push through and do it anyway. Because here's the truth. Success isn't about what you do when you feel like it. It's about what you do when you don't feel like it. It's about the habits you maintain even when they're inconvenient. It's about the choices you make when no one is watching. And make no mistake, this is a choice. Every morning you have the opportunity to choose success, to choose growth, to choose to invest in yourself. Will you take that opportunity or will you let it slip away? Now, some of you might be thinking, but I don't know where to start. What should I listen to? The answer is simple. Start anywhere. Start with a book on personal development. Start with a podcast on success strategies. Start with a YouTube video from someone you admire. The specific content matters less than the act of listening itself. As you make this a habit, you'll naturally gravitate towards the content that resonates with you. You'll find the voices that speak to your goals, your dreams, your challenges. You'll build a personal library of wisdom that you can turn to again and again. And here's something amazing. As you listen more, you'll start to hear these voices even when you're not actively listening. You'll find yourself recalling a piece of advice in the middle of a tough situation. You'll hear words of encouragement when you're facing a challenge. You'll have strategies at your fingertips when you need them most. This is the power of consistently feeding your mind with positive motivational content. It becomes a part of you. It shapes your thoughts, your actions, your very being. But remember, listening is just the first step. The real magic happens when you take action on what you've heard, when you apply the wisdom you've gained to your daily life, when you use the strategies you've learned to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. So don't just be a passive listener, be an active participant in your own growth. Take notes, reflect on what you've heard. Ask yourself how you can apply these lessons to your life. Set goals based on the insights you've gained. And most importantly, take action. Even if it's just one small step, even if it's just trying out one new idea. Because action is what turns inspiration into results. Now, I want you to imagine something. Imagine a year from now, you've listened to motivational content every single morning without fail. You've absorbed wisdom from the most successful people in the world. You've learned strategies for overcoming obstacles, for achieving goals, for living a fulfilling life. How different would your life be? How much more confident would you feel? How much closer would you be to your dreams? The truth is, a year from now, you'll wish you had started today. So why not start today? Why not make the decision right now that from this moment forward, you'll invest in yourself every single morning? Remember, this isn't about perfection. It's not about never missing a day. It's about consistency. It's about making this a priority more often than not. It's about getting back on track when you slip up rather than giving up entirely. And here's something crucial to understand, is that it isn't just about you. As you grow, as you become more successful, as you achieve your goals, you'll be in a position to help others do the same. You'll be able to share the wisdom you've gained. You'll be able to motivate and inspire those around you. Think about the ripple effect this could have. By investing in yourself every morning, you're not just changing your life, you're potentially changing the lives of everyone you interact with, your family, your friends, your colleagues, your community. As you become more positive, more motivated, more successful, you'll naturally lift up those around you. Now, I want to address something important. Some of you might be thinking, but I've tried this before. I've listened to motivational speeches. I've read self-help books, and nothing changed. If that's you, I want you to consider something. Maybe it's not the content that failed you. Maybe it's the consistency. You see, personal growth isn't a one-time event. It's not something you can achieve by listening to one speech or reading one book. It's a lifelong journey. It's about consistently exposing yourself to new ideas, new perspectives, new strategies. It's about reinforcing positive thoughts and beliefs day after day, week after week, year after year. Think of it like exercise. You wouldn't expect to get in shape by going to the gym once, would you? Of course not. You understand that physical fitness requires consistent effort over time. Well, mental fitness is no different. Your mind, like your body, needs regular exercise to stay in shape and grow stronger. So if you've tried this before and it didn't work, don't give up. Instead, commit to consistency. Commit to making this a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Commit to giving it time to work its magic. And here's something else to consider. As you make this a habit, you'll get better at it. You'll become more discerning about the content you consume. You'll get better at extracting the lessons that are most relevant to you. You'll become more skilled at applying what you learn to your life. In other words, the more you do this, the more valuable it becomes. It's like compound interest for your mind. Each day builds on the last, creating a cumulative effect that can be truly transformative. Now, let's talk about the practicalities of making this happen, because it's one thing to understand the importance of this habit and another thing entirely to actually implement it in your life. First, decide on a specific time each morning for this practice. Maybe it's right when you wake up before you do anything else. Maybe it's during your morning commute. Maybe it's while you're getting ready for the day. The exact time doesn't matter as much as the consistency. Next, prepare your content in advance. Don't wait until the morning to figure out what you're going to listen to. Have a playlist ready. Have a book queued up. Have a podcast downloaded. Remove any barriers that might prevent you from following through. Then make it as easy as possible to follow through. If you're going to listen to audio content, have your headphones ready. If you're going to read, have your book or e-reader on your nightstand. The easier you make it to follow through, the more likely you are to actually do it. And here's a powerful tip. Link this new habit to an existing habit. For example, if you always have a cup of coffee in the morning, make it a rule that you don't take your first sip until you've started your motivational content. This creates a natural trigger that reminds you to follow through. Now, what about those mornings when you really don't feel like doing it? When you're tired or stressed or running late? Those are the mornings when this habit is most important. Those are the mornings when you need that extra boost of motivation and positivity. And on those mornings, make a deal with yourself. Commit to just 5 minutes. Anyone can do anything for 5 minutes. And here's the thing. Once you start, you'll often find that you want to keep going. Those 5 minutes will turn into 10 or 15 or more. But even if they don't, even if you only listen for 5 minutes, that's still a win. That's still 5 minutes of feeding your mind with positivity and wisdom. That's still 5 minutes of investing in yourself. And over time, those 5-minute sessions add up. Remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about consistently moving in the right direction, even if some days that movement is smaller than others. Now let's talk about results, because ultimately, that's what this is all about. You're not doing this just for the sake of doing it. You're doing it to improve your life, to achieve your goals, to become the best version of yourself. Here's the thing about results. They're not always immediate, and they're not always obvious, but they are inevitable if you stay consistent. You might not notice the changes day to day, but over weeks and months you'll start to see a difference. You'll notice that you're more positive, more resilient. You'll find that you're better equipped to handle challenges. You'll see that you're making progress towards your goals. And here's something amazing. As you start to see these results, it becomes easier to maintain the habit. It becomes something you look forward to rather than something you have to force yourself to do. It becomes a natural, integral part of your day. But here's the key. You have to give it time. You have to trust the process. You have to believe in the power of consistently feeding your mind with positivity and wisdom. Think about it this way. Every time you listen to motivational content, you're planting a seed in your mind. Some of these seeds will sprout quickly. Others might take more time. But if you keep planting these seeds day after day, week after week, month after month, eventually you'll have a garden of success. And here's the beautiful thing. Once these seeds start to grow, they'll produce their own seeds. The success you achieve in one area of your life will spread to other areas. The confidence you gain from overcoming one challenge will help you tackle the next one. The wisdom you apply to one situation will serve you in countless others. This is how real, lasting change happens. Not through quick fixes or overnight transformations, but through consistent, daily effort. Through the power of small actions, repeated over time. So I challenge you, you commit to this habit. Commit to listening to motivational content every morning, no excuses. Commit to investing in yourself through feeding your mind with positivity and wisdom, to starting each day on your own terms. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait until you feel ready. The perfect time is now. You become ready by taking action. Remember, every morning you have a choice. You can choose to start your day reactively, letting the world dictate your thoughts and actions. Or you can choose to start your day proactively, setting your own tone, feeding your mind with the fuel it needs to succeed. The choice is yours. But know this, and the choice you make will shape not just your day, but your life. It will determine whether you merely exist or truly live, whether you settle for mediocrity or strive for greatness. So choose wisely. Choose to invest in yourself. Choose to listen every morning, no excuses. Choose success. Because here's the truth. You have greatness within you. You have the potential to achieve amazing things, but that potential needs to be nurtured. It needs to be fed. It needs to be challenged and stretched and grown. And that's exactly what you're doing when you commit to this habit. You're nurturing your potential. You're feeding your dreams. You're challenging yourself to grow, to learn, to become better every single day. So start tomorrow morning. No, start right now. Make the decision. Commit to the habit. Prepare what you're going to listen to. Set your alarm a little earlier if you need to. And when that alarm goes off tomorrow morning, remember this moment. Remember the commitment you made to yourself. Remember the potential you're nurturing, the dreams you're feeding, the life you're building. Because that's what this is really about. It's not just about listening to motivational content. It's about taking control of your life. It's about deciding that you're worth investing in. It's about choosing to be proactive rather than reactive. It's about writing your own story rather than letting others write it for you. So tomorrow morning, when you open your eyes, don't reach for your phone. Don't check your emails. Don't turn on the TV. Instead, reach for wisdom, reach for motivation, reach for the tools and mindset you need to make your dreams a reality. Listen every morning, no excuses. Your future self will thank you. The world will thank you. Because as you grow, as you achieve, as you become the best version of yourself, you'll be in a position to lift others up, to inspire others, to make a real difference in the world. And it all starts with a simple choice, a choice you can make right now. A choice to invest in yourself, a choice to feed your mind with positivity and wisdom every single morning. So make that choice. Commit to the habit. Listen every morning, no excuses, and watch as your life transforms one day at a time. Remember, the person you'll be a year from now depends on the choices you make today. So choose wisely. Choose to invest in yourself. Choose success. Your future is waiting. It's time to tune in. Every day you commit to this practice, you're building a stronger foundation for your success. Think of each motivational message as a brick in the fortress of your mind. With each passing day, your mental fortress grows taller, stronger, more resilient. But here's the thing about fortresses. They're not just for defense. They're launching pads for great adventures, for bold moves, for life-changing decisions. As you fortify your mind with daily wisdom, you'll find yourself more willing to take calculated risks, to step out of your comfort zone, to reach for opportunities you might have once thought were beyond your grasp. And let's talk about those opportunities for a moment. They're all around you, every single day. But here's the secret. They often come disguised as challenges, as setbacks, as moments of doubt. When you start your day by listening to motivational content, you're training your mind to see through these disguises. You're developing the vision to spot the opportunity hidden within every obstacle. Think about the most successful people in any field. What sets them apart isn't just talent or luck. It's their ability to persist in the face of challenges, to see possibilities where others see problems. And an ability is not something they were born with. It's something they cultivated day by day through practices just like this one. Now I want you to imagine something. Imagine waking up 1 year from now. You've listened to motivational content every single morning for 365 days straight. How different would your mindset be? How much more confident would you feel facing challenges? How much clearer would your path to success be? The truth is, a year from now, you'll be a different person. You'll think differently, you'll act differently, you'll approach life differently. And it all starts with this simple daily habit. But here's the catch. You can't get to that future version of yourself overnight. You can't skip the journey. You have to live it day by day, morning by morning. You have to make the choice again and again to invest in yourself, to feed your mind with positivity and wisdom. And yes, there will be mornings when it's hard. There will be days when you don't feel like it. There will be times when you question whether it's really making a difference. Those are the moments that truly matter. Those are the moments that separate the achievers from the dreamers. Because success isn't about what you do when you feel motivated. It's about what you do when you don't. It's about the habits you maintain even when you can't see immediate results. It's about the choices you make when no one is watching. So on those tough mornings, remember why you started. Remember the person you're becoming. Remember the dreams you're working towards. And then make the choice. Choose to listen. Choose to grow. Choose to invest in yourself. And here's something powerful to consider. This habit doesn't just change you. It changes the way the world responds to you. When you consistently feed your mind with positivity and wisdom, it shows in your actions, in your words, in your very presence. People will start to notice. They'll be drawn to your energy, your optimism, your determination. Opportunities will start to appear. Doors will start to open, and it's not because the world has changed, it's because you have. You've become the kind of person who attracts success, who creates opportunities, who turns dreams into reality. But remember, this isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about uncovering the potential that's been inside you all along. It's about peeling away the layers of doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs to reveal the greatness that's always been there. And that's why it's so important to choose your motivational content wisely. Don't just listen to anyone who claims to have the secrets to success. Seek out voices that resonate with your values, your goals, your vision for your life. Look for wisdom that challenges you, that makes you think, that inspires you to take action. Because here's the truthy: motivation without action is just entertainment. The real power of this habit comes when you apply what you learn, when you take the insights you gain each morning and put them into practice throughout your day. So don't just be a passive listener, be an active participant in your own growth. Take notes, reflect on what you've heard. Ask yourself how you can apply these lessons to your life. Set goals based on the insights you've gained. And most importantly, take action. Even if it's just one small step, even if it's just trying out one new idea, because action is what turns inspiration into results. Now let's talk about consistency, because that's really the key to making this habit work. It's not about having perfect days. It's about having consistent days. It's about showing up for yourself day after day, even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. Think of it like watering a plant. You don't see results immediately. You might water it for days or even weeks without seeing any visible growth. But beneath the surface, changes are happening. Roots are growing stronger. The foundation for future growth is being laid. Your mind works the same way. Each time you listen to motivational content, you're watering the seeds of success in your mind. You might not see immediate results, but beneath the surface, powerful changes are taking place. New neural pathways are forming. New patterns of thought are being established. You're literally rewiring your brain for success. And here's the beautiful thing. Once those changes start to manifest, they create a positive feedback loop. As you start to see results, you become more motivated to continue the habit. As you continue the habit, you see more results. It's a virtuous cycle that can transform every aspect of your life. But it all starts with that daily choice. That daily commitment to invest in yourself, to feed your mind with positivity and wisdom before you feed it with anything else. So I challenge you, make that choice. Make it tomorrow morning, and the morning after that, and the morning after that. Make it on the good days when you're feeling motivated and energized. Make it on the tough days when you're feeling tired and discouraged. Or make it every single day, no excuses. Because here's the truth. The person you'll be a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, is being shaped by the choices you make today. By the habits you form today. By the way you choose to start each day. So choose wisely. Choose to invest in yourself. Choose to listen every morning, no excuses. Choose to become the person you were meant to be. Choose success. Your future is waiting. It's time to tune in. It's time to transform. It's time to become the best version of yourself, and it all starts tomorrow morning. No, it all starts right now with your decision to commit to this life-changing habit. Remember, success is not a destination. It's a journey of daily choices, daily actions, daily growth, and you're on that journey right now. Every day, with every choice you make, you're moving either towards your goals or away from them. There is no standing still. So make the choice to move forward. Make the choice to grow. Make the choice to listen every morning, no excuses. Your future self will thank you. The world will thank you because as you grow, as you achieve, as you become the best version of yourself, you'll be in a position to lift others up, to inspire others, to make a real difference in the world. And it all starts with a simple choice, a choice you can make right now, a choice to invest in yourself, a choice to feed your mind with positivity and wisdom every single morning. So what's it going to be? Are you ready to make that choice? Are you ready to commit to your own growth, your own success, your own transformation? Are you ready to listen every morning? No excuses? The choice is yours, but remember, not making a choice is a choice in itself. It's a choice to stay where you are, to accept the status quo, to let life happen to you instead of making life happen. You have greatness within you. You have the potential to achieve amazing things, but that potential needs to be nurtured. It needs to be fed. It needs to be challenged and stretched and grown. And that's exactly what you're doing when you commit to this habit. You're nurturing your potential. You're feeding your dreams. You're challenging yourself to grow, to learn, to become better every single day. So start tomorrow morning. No, start right now. Make the decision. Commit to the habit. Prepare what you're going to listen to. Set your alarm a little earlier if you need to. And when that alarm goes off tomorrow morning, remember this moment. Remember the commitment you made to yourself. Remember the potential you're nurturing, the dreams you're feeding, the life you're building. Because that's what this is really about. It's not just about listening to motivational content. It's about taking control of your life. It's about deciding that you're worth investing in. It's about choosing to be proactive rather than reactive. It's about writing your own story rather than letting others write it for you. So tomorrow morning, when you open your eyes, don't reach for your phone. Don't check your emails. Don't turn on the TV. Instead, reach for wisdom, reach for motivation, reach for the tools and mindset you need to make your dreams a reality. Listen every morning, no excuses. Your future self will thank you. The world will thank you. Because as you grow, as you achieve, as you become the best version of yourself, you will be in a position to lift others up, to inspire others, to make a real difference in the world. And it all starts with a simple choice, a choice you can make right now. A choice to invest in yourself, a choice to feed your mind with positivity and wisdom every single morning. So make that choice. Commit to the habit. Listen as in every morning, no excuses, and watch as your life transforms one day at a time. Remember, the person you'll be a year from now depends on the choices you make today. So choose wisely. Choose to invest in yourself. Choose success. Your future is waiting. It's time to tune in. It's time to transform. It's time to become the best version of yourself. And it all starts now, right now, with your decision to commit to this life-changing habit. The world is waiting for you to step into your greatness. Are you ready? The choice is yours.